Hey, welcome to the Missouri Net Studios. I'm Bill Pollock. It's halftime, and it is 17-10. Arkansas State leads Mizzou. If you follow me on Twitter at Missouri Sports, if you listen to my sportscasts across the state, or you read or saw some of my Google Hangouts earlier this week at MissouriNet.com, I told you that I wouldn't be surprised if Arkansas State gave Mizzou a run for their money. Arkansas State playing at home, they were not going to be intimidated by Missouri for the simple fact that they went out to USC and they lost 55-6, shot themselves in the foot. So they were playing a really good team out in USC. They weren't going to come home, and Mizzou was not going to intimidate them in any way. Now, if you listen to other people in the media that kind of blew this off and said, hey, this isn't the same Missouri team that lost to Troy State, shame on you, because you should have been listening to me. Listen. This team, I told you, they were fast. We've seen that already. They're fast offensively. They do a good job of covering receivers, where their issue was against USC. They just weren't making tackles. But as you can tell, they stayed close enough to Mizzou, got a couple of interceptions. Again, another poor decision by Matty Mock. I've been a big supporter of him. And he's one of those guys, I've compared him to Brett Favre before, where he's going to make some plays where you scratch your head. That was certainly the case with that interception, but he's also the type of player that can make big plays that other quarterbacks in college football can't make. And we still have another half of football to go, and we'll see if Mizzou can change and turn some things around and make some adjustments and get a nice pep talk or kick in the pants, whatever you want to call it. And so I wouldn't count Mock out yet. But here's a big issue, though. Offensive line. Listen, I know they gained a lot of yards on the ground last year, but they had Marcus Murphy, Russell Hansbrough. I think a lot of talent in the backfield. I wasn't impressed with the offensive line last year, and I'm certainly not impressed with what I've seen so far through the first two quarters of this game and the game against SEMO. You look at their yards per carry, it's at 2.9, 13 attempts, 38 yards, and you take away the 24-yard run by Matty Mock, and you're looking at 12 carries for 12 yards. So they're averaging 1 yard per carry outside of that designed run play by Matty Mock. So they've got some issues on the offensive line. They've got some issues with their run game. And right now, listen, I think that the defense has just been put in some bad situations. I think they were playing okay after Gibson got that interception and Mizzou got down to the 11. They got the touchdown, tied it up, and then they gave the momentum right back. So Arkansas State doing a great job, which was something I expected. It's going to be a close second half. I want to hear from you, too, at Twitter, at Missouri Sports. Let me know what you think. And, of course, you can follow my in-game updates and check out our videos, too, at MissouriNet.com. So 17-10, Arkansas State in the lead. Can Missouri turn it around? That's my question for you. I want to hear from you on Twitter at Missouri Sports. We'll get ready for the second half. And hopefully the Tigers can turn this thing around. We'll talk to you again soon.